Okay, welcome back to part 30, I think it is, of Wars and Warriors, Joan of Arc. And then we're just kind of messing around with arrows while here's being a spastic on a horse. I mean, just look at him go down, acting like a complete retard. And we're just gonna finish these lot off because we started them, and then carry on, hopefully. Yeah, I think he come on his own. Why did we do it? I think it's because we just kind of, well, I just kind of, what's the word, I just kind of bypass loads of enemies, and the sort of AI is trained to sort of just, you know, go after you and stuff, regardless of. It's like we've got no sort of. Okay, they're supposed to be enemies and whatever, but they've got no sort of AI of their own. Like, well, of course, because there's only two of you. If it was in real life, they'd probably think, oh, we can easily just defeat them. But it depends who it is. I mean, we're supposed to be commanders. Commanders are meant to be able to take out more soldiers and stuff, because they are more essentially more skilled, that's the word. And especially if you've heard of the commanders, you know, you'd be less likely to muscle them. So yeah, there's another horse lying about here. If you see any pauses like that, it's usually the game, not me. A few little pauses I've noticed. Like, that's just kind of probably the memory not getting to it fast enough. I want to get more memory on my computer. And we are now at the scene of the actual church. That was in the introductory cutscene, the one where Joan's in. And we're gonna rescue this, I think it's supply cart from the enemies. They're trying to hijack it or something. Yeah, because enemies did dirty things like that, like hijack their enemies' supplies and use them for themselves and stuff. I think that's basically what it is. What they're trying to get across anyway in this game. Save here. Feels like I've done a million saves already. That has to be done. I'll just ignore the horse. It's just out in the open there. Few scams and enemies round. Not too bad though. Yeah, so that's the church. The rubble church that was in the beginning cutscene. Here's a tin can, let's just take him out. It's actually nice that some of you have expressed interest in this game, because it wasn't, I don't think it's really mainstream game. I know the developer Trevor Chan did some sort of thing or other, but this was his first foray into sort of RPGs. So it's a light software. I think they've done sort of RTS before, but not sort of the RPG element. I can't think of any of their games off the top of my head, but they do a lot of RTS. An RTS has to be really special for me to pick it up. It's a bit like me and first person shooters. It gets very old easily, and I really want to love strategy games like Civilization, but a lot of the time they're like pretty complicated and take ages to do something in them. So I know RPGs take a lot of time, but sitting there and playing strategy games takes me even longer. I just don't have the time. So I have the time for sort of full-blown RPGs, but not time for strategy games. It's not that I don't want to play them, it's just like, I think that's the sort of argument I make about games like Silent Hill, in that, I have said this before, in that I prefer Resident Evil because of the pace factor. I don't mind doing a lot of reading, I don't mind a lot of dialogue in game, but what I do mind is a slow pace. I think that's why I hated most of the older Tomb Raiders anyway. And I love Legend because it was just sort of, I expect that sort of thing to be action packed, and it was. It was sort of like, it won awards, but it sort of, people were a bit mixed about it. It wasn't exactly what they wanted for a TR game. So, but for me, apart from the aiming of the guns and stuff, which was really off, I actually thought it was pretty good and the sort of TR I'd want. I really enjoyed the sort of motorbike scenes and stuff, but other people obviously wanted it more generically like the old stuff. I really didn't see why, playing the first one, I really didn't see why or how the series caught on really, and didn't understand it. I understand the second one, which I found was a lot better, but the first one and all the storyline about the Scion I just didn't get, and then some parts of it were ridiculously hard, like that fire pit thing, which was actually remade a lot better in TR Anniversary, and a lot nicer as well. So yeah, I had loads of tries trying to do that. I just got bored about 3/4 way through the third one. I just thought, oh, can't be bothered. It has to be fun to be worth playing. And some things aren't. Some things I just don't understand why, you know, how people can play those sorts of things because I don't find them fun. Any FPS that I did find that I enjoyed recently was Serious Sam.